Have you ever noticed that moment when your dog slowly walks toward you, pauses for a second, and then gently rests their head against your leg? Or maybe it's the way they finally fall asleep beside you after days or even weeks of being cautious and distant. For many dog owners, that moment feels small, quiet, easy to miss. But to your dog, it's one of the most important decisions they will ever make. Because in that moment, your dog is asking a simple question. Are you safe? And when they decide the answer is yes, something remarkable happens. Trust begins. If you've ever wondered how dogs decide to trust someone and how you can nurture that bond in a way that feels natural and safe for them, this video is for you. Today, we're going to explore something deeper than obedience training or good behavior. Today, we won't just teach dogs to behave. We will learn how to listen to their souls. Because trust in dogs doesn't come from commands, dominance, or control. It comes from emotional safety. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to recognize the subtle moment when your dog begins to trust you, the body language signals that reveal their emotional state, and the simple, compassionate actions that help that trust grow stronger every day. To understand trust in dogs, we need to look at how their brains and nervous systems work. Dogs evolved from wolves, animals that survived by relying heavily on their social group or pack. In the wild, trust wasn't just emotional, it was survival. A wolf that trusted the wrong member of the pack could be injured, excluded, or even starve. So over thousands of years, dogs developed extremely sensitive social radar. They constantly read body language, tone of voice, and emotional energy. And deep inside their bodies, their nervous systems are always asking one question. Am I safe right now? When a dog feels uncertain or threatened, their body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Their muscles tighten. Their breathing becomes shallow. Their brain prepares for fight, flight, or freeze. But when a dog feels safe with someone, when trust begins, the body shifts into a completely different state. Their brain releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. This is the same hormone that strengthens connections between mothers and infants, between close friends, and between humans and their dogs. In that moment, the dog's nervous system relaxes, their guard begins to lower, and trust quietly takes root. The moment a dog chooses to trust you rarely looks dramatic. It's usually revealed through tiny, almost invisible signals, small changes in the body that tell us how the dog is feeling. Let's look at a few of the most important ones. One of the first signs appears in the ears. A dog who feels unsure often holds their ears stiff or pulled slightly back. But when trust begins to grow, the ears soften. They move more naturally, responding to the environment instead of staying tense. Next, look at the eyes. A stressed dog may show wide eyes or avoid looking at you entirely, but a dog beginning to trust you may give brief, soft glances. Not staring, just checking in. Sometimes they blink slowly, or their eyelids appear relaxed. These are signs of emotional comfort. Then there's the face. Dogs carry tension in their facial muscles just like we do. A tight mouth or closed lips can signal anxiety. But when trust begins, the jaw softens. Sometimes the mouth opens slightly, almost like a quiet smile. Another powerful signal is breathing. When dogs are stressed, their breathing becomes quick and shallow. But when they feel safe, the rhythm slows. You might even notice your dog's sigh. That gentle sigh is often the nervous system releasing tension. And finally, there's physical proximity. A dog who trusts you may slowly move closer. They might sit beside you, lean gently against you, or place their paw or head on your leg. These gestures aren't random. They are one of the clearest ways dogs say, "I feel safe with you." If trust is so important to dogs, the natural question becomes, how can we help it grow? The answer is surprisingly simple. Trust grows through consistency, patience, and emotional safety. First, slow down your movements. Dogs feel safer around predictable behavior. Sudden gestures, looming over them, or reaching quickly toward their head can trigger uncertainty. Instead, move calmly and allow the dog to approach you. Second, respect their boundaries. If a dog moves away, turns their head, or licks their lips, they may be saying, "I need a little space." Honoring that message actually builds trust, because the dog learns their signals are understood. Third, focus on positive redirection rather than punishment. Punishment may stop behavior in the moment, but it often damages emotional safety. Instead, Guide the dog toward calmer choices. Reward curiosity. Reward calm behavior. Reward connection. And finally, regulate your own emotional energy. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to human emotions. If you are tense, frustrated, or impatient, your dog's nervous system will notice. But when you breathe slowly, speak softly, and remain calm, your dog's body often mirrors that state. In many ways, the calmest human becomes the safest place in a dog's world. At its heart, the relationship between humans and dogs is one of the oldest friendships on Earth. For thousands of years, dogs have chosen to live beside us, not because they had to, but because they felt something powerful in our presence: safety, belonging, and connection. Your dog doesn't expect perfection. They don't need flawless training techniques or endless commands. What they need most is something far simpler: understanding. Because when we truly learn to listen to our dogs, to their body language, their emotions, their silent signals, we give them the greatest gift a human can offer an animal: the feeling of being seen. And in return, dogs give us something extraordinary, a kind of love that asks for very little and gives everything.